Hi, my name's Steve Large, and I'd like to talk a little bit about the egoic mind and relationships. So, when we first meet someone and we're attracted to them, we accept them as they are and we enjoy their company. And this is down to the fact that we've got no egoic or mental attachment to this person. So, we just accept them. We don't know them. They're not ours. And every time they pay us attention or they're nice to us, we're grateful for that. So we appreciate it. We're like, oh, this is fantastic. I'm so in love. This is excellent. But what happens then with the mind? The mind starts painting a picture. So all your hopes and dreams that you might have had as a kid, all these preconditioned ideas of how a relationship should be, start going, oh, this person's going to fulfill that space. So the happy family, the marriage, the holidays, this person is going to be that person in my ideal relationship. So what the mind starts doing then is give it a few months, the honeymoon period as it's more known as, a few months, up to 6 months usually. It's accepting, and after that it starts getting attachment. So it starts looking at this person no longer for who they are, but how they serve their idea of the perfect relationship. So whereas they used to laugh and joke, or they'd be a bit quirky, or they'd be a bit annoying, doing things irritating, and you used to think that was cute because you were accepting them from a non-mind-based perspective. You accepted them for who they were, and it was all fantastic. Now, because that's not fitting in with your mind-based ideology of how they should be, well, you're not like that in my preconditioned idea of how you're going to behave in my relationship, because you're in my relationship now, says the mind. You have to stop this. This doesn't fit in with the picture my mind has built of you. So all of a sudden, they're annoying you, they're irritating you. It's like, you're supposed to be this person. I've got the car in my head. We've got the dogs. We've got the cats. We've got the children hopefully on the way. And you're not fulfilling your role that my mind has painted for you to be. How dare you? You're awful. You're a monster. How can you do this to me? How can you behave like that to me when I've done everything for you? And it's all nonsense. It's all in the head. They haven't changed. Your expectations have changed. You're no longer grateful for who they are because your mind has now taken over, and now they should behave in a certain manner to suit your mind's idea of the relationship that you're preconditioned to believe it should be. Now, this isn't fair on the other person, and it's not fair on you. So what we have to do is we have to live in acceptance of each other. And this is difficult because what we have to do is not put labels on stuff. It's not you're this now or you're that now. It's you're you and they're them. And we have to live together and be together in acceptance and true love. Not mind-based. You're mine. You fulfill a role. You're my happiness. I've got this family in my head, and you're part of that family. And that person over there, they're talking to you. What are you talking to my happiness for? Oh, that's my happiness, not yours. So jealousy kicks in. Oh, I'm going to lose my happiness to them because they're talking to them. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Then you start playing games. Your mind goes in and goes, oh, you know what? If we do this or we say that, we can get attention. Oh, look, they're giving me attention. Hey, who are you talking to, that guy? Oh, sorry, babe, am I upsetting you? Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, okay. The mind goes, see, I've got attention now. She does want me, look. And the next minute, the relationship is based on you playing silly little games to get attention, getting jealous. So they've enabled you to get jealousy because that's now how your mind sees a way of getting attention back and that reassurance for your mind, not for you, of your mind, that they still want you. So all these little games start kicking into place. Oh, my boyfriend's going out with his friends all the time. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'll go and talk to that guy over there. Hey, why are you talking to that guy? Oh, look, he does like me, says the mind. Oh, he's jealous. Oh, yeah. So next minute, you've got a girlfriend who's going out making you jealous all the time. Because she's mind-based now, and she knows that, or the mind knows, it gets attention by making you jealous. And this is how I see and help most people with relationship issues, is getting them back out their heads. You've got no right to expect anyone to do anything. When you got with someone, you got with them with your heart and soul, and you accepted them for who they are. It's not fair of you to halfway through the relationship and turn around and say, you're not fitting my ideals of what I expect from you in a relationship. You've still got to accept them for who they are. Now, this is different if they turn into an arsehole themselves and go unconscious, because it works both ways. So the minute one goes into the head, this is the time where most relationships break up, and this is where you need most understanding. And it's just a case of stepping back, thinking, why have I suddenly put these expectations on the relationship? Or why is my partner suddenly behaving this way? What am I doing? What are they doing? What's happening here? Who's unconscious? Is it me unconscious? Is it them unconscious? Unconscious, I mean mind-based, egoic, and the attachment and labels of, this is mine, you're mine now, I own you basically, you're my happiness. And no one's your happiness, you have to be your own happiness. That's the way it works. You can't put your happiness on somebody else. Doesn't matter, you can't. It's not fair. They are not your happiness, you have to be your happiness. This doesn't stop you being happy with them, but you have to accept them for being them. So you can't tell them how to behave to make you be happy. Now, this doesn't mean that they can abuse you or be rude to you or uncaring, because that's their unconscious behaviour. And if someone goes unconscious in the middle of a relationship, you've got every right to walk away if they don't become conscious again. So if they start thinking, oh, I can be rude to you, and you get away with it, it's like, no, actually, you know what? That's not acceptable. You can't talk to me like that. You can't treat me like that. You're going unconscious, and if they can't appreciate and respect and give you gratitude for being you as you always were, then you need to walk away from that. Or unless, I don't know, you might be into that type of thing. Some people are. But yeah, the message I'm trying to get across here is we have to be very aware of our thoughts and that we're not them, because it destroys us in so many aspects of our life. It destroys us before exams, it destroys us in relationships, it destroys us with our children, it destroys us with pretty much everything if it's not us controlling our thoughts. If we've got bad programming from a bad past, that bad programming will give us a bad future if we don't deal with it today. And the best way to deal with it today is to be aware of it. And once you become aware of it and you become conscious of it, you become conscious. And then the trick is, through meditation, is to stay conscious for as much of the day as you possibly can. You'll find you'll do it in like little brief moments at first. Just be conscious of rubbing your fingers, or when you're doing the dishes, be conscious of the water running, hear the water, feel the water. Become conscious of that present moment, not daydreaming of the future or getting depressed about the past. Be right there in that moment. When you talk to your children, look them in the eye and give them 100% focus and concentration. Now, if you've got kids who aren't listening to you, or you're not communicating well, give them eye contact. This is what I learned with my boy. I focus on him, and it's like, and I'll say to him, I was like, look, son, if you see that I'm daydreaming, pull me on it, tell me, because I don't want to do it, and I just do it naturally. Snap me out of it, bring me back. I want to give you 100% of my attention when you're talking to me, because it's important to me and it's important to him. So I want to help people enjoy their life, and you know, that's my path, and that's what I've chosen. And you know what? I love it, and I love being able to help people. That, I don't know, some people think I'm weird, or some people think, I don't know, that's up to them. It's all good. But just be mindful of what you're doing and think about it in the way of you're choosing to think, opposed to the thinking controlling you. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for listening. Love and light.